First up this morning, we all have those moments where you think, I can't believe this is happening to me, or I can't believe I just did that. Well, what if you could change your luck?
That's right. This book, Feng Shui and Charlotte Nightingale, is a modern-day fable that might help you look at life a little differently. We're here with the author, Pam Ferderbar. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Did you like that little warm-up conversation about luck?
I did. I was back there thinking about that myself.
Well, how do you feel about it?
I'm kind of torn.
Yeah.
I think that it seems that sometimes the universe conspires against us. No matter how positively we feel, you still take the face plant, you know, when you're walking out the door. But in the book in particular, I hope that what comes from it is that people realize that it's a matter of perspective as much as anything else. So it isn't even that you have to necessarily feel lucky, as be somewhat optimistic about things. And Charlotte kind of learns it the hard way, because everything that happens seems to make her life worse.
And you talk about these Charlotte moments, and you say we all have them in life, and it kind of means that something horrible's happened or something that you wish you could change. And you actually ask people to share their Charlotte moments with you, right?
I do a little hashtag campaign, Instagram and Twitter. Because I'm really interested in knowing, because once you start talking to people about their Charlotte moments, everybody has a story. Oh my God, this one time blah, blah, blah happened, and everyone is mortified. And it's like hashtag Charlotte moment. And I want to put a book together of those moments.
What are some of your favorites that you've heard?
A woman who shall remain nameless, who was 16 right around the time of the Second World War, when everything was rationed. And one of the things they rationed was elastic. And panties had elastic in them. So she was at a dance and was dancing with this wonderful 16-year-old boy. And she felt her underwear start to go. And she said, but he was such a great dancer, and she was so that they fell around her ankles, and she kicked them to the side and just kept dancing. And I thought,
that's adorable.
And that's a Charlotte moment, because it's taking the lemon and kind of making it into lemonade a little bit.
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's great. So do you think that you can change your luck, or do you believe in magic, or you can use things like Feng Shui, how do you say it?
Feng Shui.
Feng Shui, that you can use things like that, or prayer, or meditation, or positive energy, or thoughts to change your luck?
I don't know the answer to that, but I think it's possible that when you are praying or practicing Feng Shui, or whatever it is that you do to improve your luck, you're focusing on those goals, on improving your life. So is it that that's making the change, or is it the actual thing that you're doing, the Feng Shui?
Yeah, right. Just getting things in order. Because I feel like if something bad happens to you and you frame it in a little bit more positive way. Now, that doesn't always mean that you can do that immediately. Sometimes that takes a little while to be able to see things in a better perspective. But I feel then that things do start rolling in a more positive way once you can change your mind.
It is. Is the glass half full or half empty? And at the end of the day, it's the exact same amount of liquid, but you feel better about one than the other.
Yeah, tastes a little better too.
Right, exactly.
What I love is
wine.
Your response. Right, wine helps too. I love your response to this question. How do we get lucky? And your number one tip is to declutter.
I just find that personally, and that's like one of the most basic tenets of Feng Shui. They say that for even your health, you know, you need to be free-flowing and unblocked and all of that stuff. Well, think about it mentally when you're working. If everything is piled up. Now, some people thrive in chaos. I mean, I have to say that's like the flip side. That's the glass half empty side.
Yeah. But I don't get that, because like there's certain spaces in my house, for example, my kitchen island. If that's cleared off and clean, then I can kind of go about my day and be productive, you know? And it's a form of decluttering.
Bathroom sink.
Yeah,
you know,
a bathroom
like
sink with tons of stuff on it. But I like your point that if we declutter, energy can can flow freely. Because if there's stuff everywhere or there's clutter in your mind,
Well-
even it might be not a physical thing, energy is not going to be positive and free flowing.
Exactly. You get kind of blocked up and you find that you focus on some stupid little thing. Like when there's a lot of clutter, you know, I think your eye keeps going to that one. You think if I could just move that one thing or fix that one thing, but then you become overwhelmed by all the. It's hard to get a foothold sometimes, I think, for people. So start small.
So who do you hope will read your book, and what will they get from it?
I hope they get a big laugh.
Yeah.
Charlotte's a pretty comical character, but at the end of the day, I just hope it makes people feel better about themselves, and maybe they just walk a little bit straighter and just think a little more highly of themselves. She has very low self-esteem when the story begins, but of course her life is in complete disarray, so
She gets it decluttered, huh?
she does.
I like
her
that.
brain gets decluttered and then her place gets decluttered.
And people can download it for free on Kindle, right?
Yep.
For a limited time right now.
until midnight Pacific time tomorrow night on
Wonderful.
Amazon.com.
On Amazon.com. That's where you can download a free copy of this wonderful book. That's a Kindle download, again, through Friday night, through tomorrow night. You have to go to Amazon.com to see that. And again, the hashtag is Charlotte Moment. That's on Instagram and on Twitter. And people can, again, find your book on Amazon.com.
Thanks, Pam.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Oh, and we want to give your website, too. It's Ferderbar.com. That's the spelling of it right there. Really nice to meet you.
Nice
Thank
meeting
you
you.
so
Thank
much.
you
It was
so
a
much. It was
pleasure.
nice
Thanks for
meeting
being
you.
here. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.